Alright, bro. I'm in a lot of pain. My painkillers are helping me a little bit, but I'm ready, dude. How do we start this process from where I am? Is there a different policy in going about it? You know, the custody stuff. Yeah, it's just like the last time you did it, you know? We do the petition. Petition for custody, and then a little bit of paperwork in between that, but then she gets a summons and you have a court date, you prove your case. You know the drill. Just a little bit different because you're locked up, but hopefully you're not locked up. It's the same thing, just fill out the petition and then have her summoned to court and all that. Yeah, I'm down. Whatever you need me to fill out, I want it to be official. I want to start this, you know, start the countdown. You know what I mean? I just gotta ask you again. You sure about all this? You sure you want to do this now? We have an appeal to get through. It's like you got overlapping storylines here, you know, in your life. Sorry, I like books. Are you sure about this? Because once the cat's out of the bag, we're not putting it back in. You're my lawyer, dude. And I feel like you're supposed to hype me up a little bit more here. You're supposed to come with some confidence, like, yeah, man, let's do it. We can win. I'm a father behind bars, missing my kid. And I'm trying to show society that I want to be in his life. And you're kind of like discouraging about it, you know? I'm not trying to discourage you. I just want to give you the best odds possible. You beat the appeal, you get out, and then you fight for custody. You know, I've said this before. That's encouraging. That shows people you're an innocent man. When you're fighting from a prison, I know this sounds terrible, and the justice system isn't fair to everyone. But in your case, when you're fighting for custody from this prison, it comes off as a guilty man fighting for his kids. And who wants to award a guilty man his kids? You know, the odds just aren't in your favor. I'm done with luck and odds and looking good. Yo, I'm flawed. I'm a flawed dad, a trashy dad. I eat Chef Boyardee. I love Mountain Dew. I'm trashy. I don't speak properly a lot of the times. I don't know what type of accent I have half the time of the day or whatever. I have a temper. I'm not perfect, but I'm not trying to pretend to be perfect. I'm trying to be a good dad. That's all that matters to me. I want him to see a flawed human being. Someone that doesn't have his crap all together. And I want the custody court to see that as well. I'm an honest man that would do anything for his kids. So get the petition started for real, for real. Gabby, can I ask you a random question? Do you like living here in Serafina Town? Did you ever think about living elsewhere? Sometimes I think about moving to Maryland, you know, like Baltimore. I don't know how good it is right now, like safety wise. I've heard mixed things, but I always believe that you have to actually like go to a city to really see how it is rather than listen to the media or, you know. I know you don't like the hot weather, but what about Florida? You know, how much, like, outside of your mom, do you have like a lot of attachments here in Serafina Town? Wait, what's going on, Miranda? I can tell, like, you're asking that question. It's a loaded question. There's something else behind that. And what is it? Okay, with Joey starting the process of getting custody, I can't magically get custody of Junior right now real quick. So, I'm considering, because I know once it's started, there's restrictions on moving him, leaving town, all of that, right? So I don't know, I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. I don't want to do a custody battle or anything, so I am considering quickly moving back to Florida. Miranda, that's not like you. I know it's messed up, it's out of character for me. But, I love my son. Having him back is the biggest blessing I have ever endured. I have him back after thinking he was dead. I don't want to give him up to my ex-husband. And I don't trust to share him. You know, every time I start to trust your brother, he does something that's just so nasty. He makes forgiving and forgetting impossible. What about my mom? You know, you just blessed her with seeing her grandkids again, and she's getting comfortable, and now you're gonna secretly run away again. We can't keep doing this. I'm saying this as your friend. I'm not trying to judge you. But when the going gets tough, you can't just always go to Florida. I would move, and then I would call Mill and see if she wants to move to Florida too. It's not gonna solve any problems, Miranda. Look what happened the last time you went. People find you, things happen. You have to face the problems. That's what being a parent is. There's no running. There's no tagging out. You unfortunately have a baby daddy that wants his kids. And there are many people out there that have the same situation and vice versa. And they can't just run to Florida. They have jobs that they have to stay with and family, and I know you're in a different situation, but it's not the answer. It would kind of, because I would bet on Joey still being locked up. And if he's locked up in Serafina Town and I'm back in Florida, I'm good. That's it. Maybe I'm starting to feel like maybe I just never should have moved back. Because now I'm starting to feel threatened again. What happened to the Miranda not too long ago that said that she wants to fight, that she's not afraid, that she's not going to be a coward anymore and run from these enemies? Where did she go? Because I'm not seeing her right now. She's still here. I just don't know if she can win. I don't want to fight and lose. And Joey's like pulling out all the stops here. He's not an emotional addict anymore. I feel like he can speak coherently on the stand. He has footage of him taking care of Junior. I'm just losing confidence. Look, you have to start realizing that, and I think a lot of parents fall short of this, they feel like they're alone on some island and they're by themselves and no one agrees with them, but you have people that are willing to help you. You're in the, like your dad said to you, you're in the best position to win custody. This is going to be a blip. You're going to win, and then he's never going to have another chance at it, and it's just going to be a waste of your time. Trust me. Have some confidence in yourself. There is no flaws in your parenting game for anyone to strip that from you. Look at the situation that Joey is in. It is silly for you to lack any confidence in this situation. For real. I just hope that's enough.